One of the most dangerous things that we can do in our life is to go through life without understanding how precious it is. If we don't realize how precious our life is, we will waste it on trivial things. In this video, we are going to discuss one of the best and most famous quotes from Friedrich Nietzsche. So let's get started. No. 1. To live dangerously. This is the first word of this quote. The danger here means risking everything for a cause or idea. When Nietzsche said live dangerously, he didn't mean go out there and break the law or do reckless and stupid things. He meant to be willing to risk everything that you have, everything that you are, and everything that you hope to become for what you believe in. And that thing that you risk everything for doesn't necessarily have to be some great cause. It can simply be your desire to become a better person. If you're not willing to risk everything that you are and everything that you have for your personal growth, then you're not truly living, you're merely existing. Living is an active and conscious process of creating meaning and value in the world, while existence is passive and without purpose. A man who goes through life without risking anything is no different than a plant or a rock. Both exist, but neither lives. A man who truly wants to live must be willing to take risks, to venture into the unknown, and to face whatever dangers may come his way. The only way to truly live is to be willing to die, not literally, of course, but metaphorically. We must be willing to let go of our old ideas and beliefs, to abandon the familiar and safe path, and to embrace the uncertainty of the future. Only then can we truly begin to live. No. 2. To live dangerously is not for the faint of heart. Nietzsche recognized that most people are not capable of living dangerously. Most people are content to live their lives safely and securely, never venturing outside the boundaries of what is familiar and comfortable. But a man who truly wants to live must be strong of heart. He must be willing to face danger and adversity head-on. A man who lives dangerously is a warrior. He is someone who is willing to fight for what he believes in, even when the odds are stacked against him. He is someone who is not afraid to stand up for what is right, even when it is unpopular. Many people admire the warrior, but few are willing to live like one. Most people prefer to play it safe and to avoid danger at all costs. But a man who truly wants to live must be willing to risk it all for what he believes in. No. 3. To live dangerously means to live on the edge of the knife. Nietzsche knew that life is full of pain and suffering. He understood that we all have to endure hardship and that sometimes it can feel like we are living in a world that is hostile to our happiness. But he also believed that it is in our nature to overcome these obstacles and to find meaning and value in them. When we face danger and adversity, when we struggle to overcome the challenges that life throws at us, we become stronger and more resilient. In fact, we become more alive, because it is through our struggles that we discover the depths of our strength and courage, the limits of our endurance and the heights of our potential. Life isn't something that just happens to us. It's something that we create. Every moment of our lives, we are faced with the opportunity to create meaning and value, and it is up to us to decide how we will respond. Will we live dangerously, or will we play it safe? The choice is ours. But if we want to truly live, if we want to experience all that life has to offer, then we must be willing to live on the edge of the knife. Note 4. To live dangerously is to affirm life. In its most fundamental sense, this means to accept both the good and the bad, the light and the dark, the joy and the suffering. A man who truly wants to live doesn't shy away from the negative aspects of life. Instead, he embraces them and uses them to fuel his growth and development. The Stoics believed that we should not try to avoid pain and suffering, but rather that we should seek it out. They knew that it is through our struggles that we become stronger and more resilient. A man who truly wants to live will not run from danger. Instead, he will confront it head-on. He will not shy away from the darkness, but instead will seek to understand it and use it to his advantage. A man who truly wants to live will not complain about his lot in life. Instead, he will make the most of what he has and strive to improve it. No matter what situation we find ourselves in, no matter how difficult the circumstances may be, we always have the power to choose our attitude and response. A man who truly wants to live will never forget this. No. 5. To live dangerously is not easy. In fact, it is incredibly hard. It takes a certain kind of person to be able to live like this. It takes someone who is strong, both mentally and physically, someone who is brave, someone who is willing to face danger and adversity head-on. But for those who are willing to live dangerously, the rewards are great. Those who live like this are the ones who truly experience life. They are the ones who make the most of the opportunities that come their way, and who are able to create meaning and value in their own unique way. They are the ones who are truly free. A man who truly wants to live dangerously must be willing to go against the grain. He must be willing to break the rules and to do things his own way. He must be willing to be different and to stand out from the crowd. This is not easy, but it is necessary if he wants to truly live. He must be willing to take risks, to venture into the unknown, and to face whatever dangers may come his way. But again, this is not easy. It takes a certain kind of person to be able to do this. A man who truly wants to live dangerously must be brave. He must be able to face danger and adversity head-on, and not be afraid of the consequences. He must be strong, both mentally and physically, in order to endure the hardships that inevitably come with this kind of lifestyle. But for those who are willing, the rewards are great. Those who live dangerously are the ones who truly experience life. They are the ones who make the most of the opportunities that come their way and who are able to create meaning and value in their own unique way. They are the ones who are truly free. And remember, brothers, that life is short. Make it count. Live dangerously and affirm life in all its beauty and wonder. So these were some of the points regarding the quote. To live dangerously is to live on the edge of the knife, to play with life, to dance with death. Before we end this video, we would like to ask you for a favor. If you have learned something new from this video and you want more people to learn from it too, then please help us by sharing this video. By sharing this video, you are helping us to reach more people and to spread the message of Stoicism. Thank you for watching, and remember, no matter what the obstacle is, we can overcome it together. The postulate "live dangerously" comes from Nietzsche's passionate challenge to humanity to reject the comfort, passivity, and safety of conventional living, and instead embrace risk, struggle, and the unknown as essential ingredients of a meaningful life. For Nietzsche, modern society often encourages people to seek security above all else, stable jobs, predictable routines, moral certainties, and the avoidance of discomfort. While these may offer short-term peace, Nietzsche believed they ultimately lead to stagnation, mediocrity, and a slow spiritual decay. To live dangerously is not about reckless thrill-seeking or mindless self-destructs. It is about deliberately stepping into situations that challenge the self, disturb complacency, and demand growth. Danger, in Nietzsche's sense, is existential. It is the risk of confronting uncertainty, of venturing beyond inherited beliefs, of daring to fail in pursuit of something greater. It means choosing the steep, uncharted path over the smooth, well-trodden one, because only through difficulty and risk can the individual achieve self-overcoming, Selbstüberwindung. Nietzsche's idea connects deeply to his concept of the Übermensch, the higher individual who creates their own values and refuses to live by the morality of the herd. Such a person does not shrink from danger because they understand that the greatest rewards, personal mastery, creative breakthroughs, and profound wisdom are found only on the edge of uncertainty. For Nietzsche, safety breeds conformity, but danger awakens the will to power the inner force that drives life to grow, expand, and transform itself. Living dangerously also means embracing the reality that life is uncertain, finite, and unpredictable. Instead of denying this truth, the courageous individual affirms it, using it as motivation to act decisively and create boldly. In Nietzsche's view, those who try to eliminate all risk in their lives also eliminate the possibility of greatness. Just as the sailor must venture into uncharted waters to discover new lands, so too must the individual take inner and outer risks to discover the full range of their potential.